Hello viewers, continuing with the cleanup downstairs. Today we're going to do something up here. I want to take all this stuff off of here and I want to move something over here. I want to move this box of solar lights. It's kind of dark over here. Let's put this on. I want to put this box of solar lights. Well, I got to put it into a different box so it's stackable. This is another box of it. So this box and then that, which will go into another box. I want to put it over here in that corner, because right now that's just wasted space. It's hard to get to. So I want to put something over there that I will not be trying to get to anytime soon. I think this is mostly dry. That should be able to get put away now. Alright, so this is always a little bit difficult to do. This, I believe, is the empty, so this is a box of cordless phones. I haven't opened it up yet. That I have set aside to send to somebody. Okay, so let's get this stuff off of here. Probably going to want this piece of wood there. So I guess I'll leave it there for now. Not good. That was kind of risky. This is kind of cool. This the contents of this box. This is just a bunch of phones, but they're all old. These are all high quality 900 megahertz phones. I remember when I bought this, it was bought for some individual who was using them. They're all Radio Shack branded unit ends. There's probably 10 or 15 of them in there. Anyways, that was one of the more interesting, more notable sales that I remember from back when I was buying a lot of phones. Still have to get around to cleaning those up. A lot of them are in pretty good condition, but they do need good cleaning still. Alright, so that can stay there for now. That's fine. So what I want to do is just put it back there, because that space doesn't serve a purpose. This is some stupid electronic junk. I mean, what's wrong with that? That's simple. What do we need that for? Anyways. So this, we're going to have to put this into a different box. Because this box, well, we got to at least take enough off out of here so that I can shut this. Now over here, well, there's much more to be said about this stuff. I do plan to move some stuff around over here. I think I had mentioned this a couple days ago somewhere in conversation. I forget where these came from, but these are a limited edition collector series cans. I got 5 of them here. I think there's 12. And I had saved these years ago, maybe 5 or 10 years ago. I don't know if they have any value yet, but they're there. It's just a basket. These are outside still. That's got a bunch of wire in it, which will be used eventually. Okay, so we have this box, which is just full of parts. Some of these are broken, like that obviously is broken, but a lot of these are still perfectly good, so you know, I really should, so at some point I should sift through here and find out. Like, these aren't even that old, I don't think. A lot of these are still good. I should really go through there and find out which ones are still good. I think this one even has batteries in it still, which is not really proper for storage, because that's just gonna get leaking or something. Yeah, it does. Say nickel cadmium battery. A lot of these lights are kind of a pain in the neck. I used to really like these years ago. I used to put them all over the yard and everything. And then, yeah, they just, I mean, they're really cool, but at the same time, they're a total nuisance because they seem to stop working after like a year or two. So it's just a frustration, you know, when things don't work. So really the electric ones are superior and what I'll be using at the new location. Tape. It's sticky. This is a winner with the tape here. Holy mackerel. Look how much flipping tape is on that box already. It's kind of ridiculous. This box is not in the greatest of condition. And the other box isn't super sturdy, so this may not go as well as I envisioned it. Well, maybe it's a little bit more sturdy than I gave it credit. Actually, it's not too bad. Certainly got enough stinking tape on the bottom. Now this one, yeah, actually this one's a lot less secure. All right, so well, I know this side is never going to come off. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it in there like this. So this way the opening here is facing the wall. So if the tape decides to let go that I just put on there, then so be it. It's not a big deal. I'll just have to try to remember that when I go to take this out of here, that I should not trust that the tape is necessarily going to be secure still. It could be completely disconnected. Okay. Perfect. That's exactly what I was aiming for. So now, I think the best thing to do would be to take as much of this as I can and put it in here. I'm not sure that it's all gonna fit, but I'll try. There's some junk in there. Some of these are really cool, like these. I'd like to try to get these working again, but I just don't know. Some of these haven't been stored very nicely. This looks to me like this is a lot of junk. Maybe I'll set up another box that can just be junk. That burner sounds a little funny to me. See if I have another small box over here. This will work. Okay, so we'll set up this box here, and this will just be for like scrap pieces. Okay. These used to be out by the street on the fence. I'd like to fix those, but I don't know if I can. Okay. That's not going to work. Yeah, my speculation was correct. Most of this stuff is just scraps. It's a good piece of wire. Yeah, these are old. These are, in fact, an artifact from the first house. I have two of these upstairs I use as night lights. I want to keep that in good condition. Probably will fix that eventually. I don't really think that those are worth keeping. Yeah, some of these are good still, but not many. I remember these. These are pretty nice. I think the reason these stopped working is because the panels got all foggy. I really would like to try and rectify that somehow, or just replace the LEDs. These are the original batteries. That did a number of corrosion on that one. I have pretty fond memories of these too. I'd like to do something with those. Some of these I had to convert it to low voltage. This is one of them. Looks like that panel had some more damage than I thought, maybe. Oh, jeez. Well, I could probably just convert these to low voltage. Jeez, I should have taken these batteries out of here. I don't know why I didn't. I might just have to get some amber LEDs and just take everything out of here, because I bet that corrosion went through there pretty good. Where'd the other one go? I don't know why in the world I didn't take the batteries out. Just ridiculous. I wonder if these got a date code on them. Standard charge, 14 to 16 hours is 70 milliamps. Now let's see, no date code. Those lasted a long time though. It was in service for many years before they broke. That's another kind of a nice one. That's all screwed up though. That's too bad. A lot of this stuff is not in the condition that it should be because it wasn't properly stored. These go with those old ones. I remember using these lights pretty well. I'd like to see them run again, but I'm not sure that they're really worth the time. You know, because they're not going to be reliable anyways. This string looks like it, no, it's not as long as it should be, but it looks like it may have a slight chance in operating. Maybe. Just gonna cancel all those. Yeah, these clips are good. These yellow ones, these are actually going to be seen, they may be seen in an upcoming video. These are very, very old. These go back to, I think, even the first summer that, first or second summer that we lived here. And I have tried severely to salvage these over the years because the squirrels used to eat them apart. I don't know if they are electrically sound or not anymore, but maybe I can fix those someday. I tried to fix this, but I couldn't get it to work. This is one of the ones that was converted to low voltage. That's too dirty to reuse. That's probably a lithium's battery. Be careful with that. All these battery covers are still good. I can need a bigger scrap box here. I guess maybe what I'll do is I'll just put everything back in here. Put all the scraps back into here. I don't know why in the world these papers have so many holes in them. See, I went through and I tried to label and repair these at one point, back when I had more time on my hands. And I just never finished. If that had the springs, it could have been useful for some other kind of project. I'm sure all those batteries are no good by now. They've been in here for years. Oh, that is... It's a screw. Ooh, an LED. Alright, I think that's the end of anything in there that's potentially useful. One more battery cover. Even that's a stretch. Okay. That's just scrap at this point. Don't need that right now. These were nice when they worked. The shades were glass. Well, they still are glass, but it was good because they wouldn't yellow in the sun like the plastic ones did. Okay. So we'll seal this up, and then we'll put this up in the top there. Hopefully it's going to fit. Bright. Okay. I have my doubts. Wish that wasn't so stinking loud. Okay. Is it gonna fit? It's gonna come close, but I think it'll fit. No, I don't think it's gonna fit anymore. I gotta get these stinking lights down from there. That's one of the next projects to do, is to get rid of these stinking lights, because they just keep becoming a nuisance. This is going to be kind of tricky because the angle here is really bad. It's not quite going to fit, is it? Nope, it's the nut. Where is it? Oh, look at that. That is a fantastic fit. Unbelievable. Nice. Okay. Okay. That's that. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to put the leaf blowers and the air compressor up here because I really don't access those very often. It gets a little complicated because you have to have these pieces of wood up there because of the these things. So I think now it's going to be easier to not have the stool here. And there's a particular way that this has to go in order for this to work. Is this the one that fits? I think one of them fits. That one doesn't fit down like that. I don't know how in the world I had this. I guess it would have to go like that. Is there a wider one? Nope, they're the same. Well, that one may be a half an inch wider, but this one's thicker, so we use this one. They're pretty much the same. It's not a big difference. And it's not quite flat. Jeez, I wonder how I did this before. I must have put something else under there to make it flat. Oh, is that what this is? No, it's not that different. I think. Oh. I guess that is what that is. It's not perfectly flat, but I think it's flat enough. Huh, okay. So now we'll put, I guess this will go over there eventually. Put this up there. I may have to take one of these ceiling fans down. See how much clearance we're working with. About the 21 inches. That'll fit. It'll be close, but it will fit. many stinking times is that thing gonna fall? Okay, that's that. Okay. And then I could put other stuff on top of that too. In fact, maybe I'll put that box of cordless phones back on top of there. This is gonna collapse now. Here's more solar stuff that should have gone in there. Tisk. Okay. Oh well. It's not worth taking it down and putting it back. That's for sure. I suppose, in theory, this could probably go up there on top of that. But I don't want to make this too difficult to get to because I do use this on occasion. And since it's looking like I'm going to be here for some portion of the nice weather, because even if I get a bid on a house tomorrow, the closing process still takes time. So I ultimately will be cleaning up the yard, not super thoroughly this year, but I will be cleaning it up to some extent, and I will be using it before moving out. So keep that somewhat ready. Let's see here. This could come down easily. Make this easier to work on. I gotta get those pesky green lights off of there. What else do we want to put up there? This, I do want to put this up there. Okay. I guess that's most of it. Okay, this is not really correct. Let's change the way this is. Maybe I'll use this box for this instead. I'm pretty sure these, well, maybe they don't work anymore. I thought these were working, but they might have broke. Oh, I know what this is now. I'm just going to toss those batteries. They're not worth keeping. What this box is, I had bought new lights around like the summer of 2017 maybe, and a bunch of them broke, and I was gonna take the time to fix them all, but it's like they're $2 a piece. It's not worth the time. They're just gonna break again next year anyways. These are all from people not paying attention when cutting the grass. So I'll keep what's good here, and then the rest is just not worth keeping. I mean, they got, look at all that battery corrosion in there. It's not gonna work. Wires are broken. You know, I ain't fixing all this. I got so many quality vintage items that I gotta work on that it's just not worthwhile to sit here and try to repair these things. Especially too, because like I don't have a use for them. You know, I'm gonna put electric lights in with the new house, so I'm not gonna spend time fiddling with all this stuff. It ain't worth it. Whoops. That's a Fireball battery. Well, actually, those aren't too bad. It's really those stupid flat ones I don't trust. Even this much is probably saving more of it than it's worth. But, you know, whatever. Looks like that's all probably rusted inside. Okay, that's that. Let's see what else we got over here. These are from the same era that those yellow ones are from. I thought I had the box to those somewhere, but I don't know where it is now. Something in here. Oh, these are the ones we have on the deck. They actually have lasted quite a while. They're out there for several years now. They're still going. These could probably go in that yard lights box. What goof is the problem? Yeah, that's satisfactory. And these I want to leave out in case I need them this summer, in case one of the ones on the deck goes out. Okay. I don't think these have the bulbs in them. Oh, they do have the bulbs in them. So this is rather fragile then. Well, maybe I'll put that somewhere else then. That's that stuff breaking. Okay. So all that's left, as far as solar stuff goes, is this. Which I suppose could possibly go up there. If I can get it over there anyways. Could possibly just slip right in here. There we go. I want to put a piece of wood under there though. I don't like that, the way that's sitting. Those lights are an unfortunate situation. Those are really nice lights. Got them out of the trash. They were ruined because somebody put alkaline batteries in them instead of nickel metal hydride or nickel cadmium. So those are ruined. Maybe someday I'll convert them to low voltage because they're glass and metal, so they should last a really long time. Not really liking the way this is sitting here. It's kind of off-centered. I'd blame it on that stupid digitan meter, but that would just be irrational. Alright, that's good enough, I think. As long as it ain't gonna tip forward, which it don't feel like it's going to, it's fine. Alright, so now Let's see here. I guess these could just sit on top of that. They're certainly not heavy enough to break anything in there. Yeah, that's fine like that. Alright, now, oh, well, I'd like these to go in there too. These are really nice. It's too bad that those kind of are malfunctioning. I suppose I should just take all the wires out of there and just use it as a daytime lawn ornament kind of thing, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to fix the stupid solar aspect of them. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty nice. They're all glass. They last forever outside. I think they're just not going to illuminate anymore though, which that stinks, but whatever. That's what you get when you deal with all this stuff made in China. Oh, made in China. Great. Oh, this isn't fitting at all. I guess they'll just go like that. I don't really like that, but it is what it is. Wouldn't be the first thing around here that I don't like the way it's sitting. Alright, we're just gonna go with that. I don't think it'll fall. No, that's pretty sturdy. Okay, so that's that. I wonder if this piece isn't fully flat. Seems to me like it's not. Yeah, it's not. It's a little bit leaning to the left, but good enough. Alright, so there's a couple more pieces to that leaf blower. There's a hose thing, which I think is right here. And then there's a cordless one, which is also right here. I need to work on these irons, get those straightened out. They're all jacked up, unfortunately. Okay, so now the leaf blowers, which I access on occasion throughout the summer, are easily available. That's there if I need it, but I don't use it often, so that's fine. That's out of the way. That's a good box. This will go to the scrapyard. Good piece of cardboard. Okay, so that's good. So now, probably not necessarily today, but over time I can kind of fix this up because I don't like the way this is still. You know, if all this stuff here, this row, was over there, I'd be happier with it like that. But that'll be a project for another time. Well, that was successful. Good enough for now.